for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne. In the land of Mordor where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. In the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. This is the War of the Ring.
You there! Pay attention, ape! I'm here to show you how to build a war camp. You'd better learn well. The Dark Lord has no need for half-wits. Every war camp starts with a slave master. Now I suppose your feeble mind is asking why. I'll tell you why! He can corrupt the earth around him, transforming healthy land into a rotten mush. Our buildings can only be built on this corrupted land. That, halfwit, is why you need a slave master! Select the slave master. All right, look down in the lower right area of your screen at the action panel. Left-click on the war post icon. Very good. Now choose a location for the war post by right-clicking on the terrain. Faster. Now we're getting someplace. See how the earth around the war post has been corrupted? Ha! I never grow tired of seeing this sweet land turn sour. Now that the earth is corrupted, the goblin worker can begin. Select the goblin worker.
Oh, no pain, please.
Order the whelp to construct a goblin hovel. Left-click on the goblin hovel icon. Choose where to place the hovel by right-clicking on the terrain. See how you can only build it on corrupted land. That's right! The Goblin Hovel is an important building for a number of reasons. For one, you can train more slave masters there. Select the Goblin Hovel. Train a slave master by left-clicking on the slave master icon in the action panel. While the slave master is training, let me tell you about the population capacity of your war camp. See the 2 numbers at the top left of the action panel? These numbers indicate the current and maximum population of your war camp. The slave master has finished his training. Now look at your population capacity. Notice that it has risen. The slave master knows how to keep the minions in line. The more slave masters you train, the more minions you will have under your control. All right, back to the Goblin Hovel. You can also use the Goblin Hovel to train goblin workers. In addition to constructing buildings, the workers can collect food and ore. Select the Goblin Hovel and train a goblin worker now! Good. First, you need food for your minions. You should first build a slaughterhouse to raise beasts for consumption, but it requires a source of water. You can usually find water in the wells dug by those who inhabited these lands before us. You should see an ancient well near you. Order your goblin worker to construct a slaughterhouse. Left-click on the slaughterhouse icon in the build menu, then right-click over the ancient well.
At once, master. At once.
Now the worker will carry food from the slaughterhouse to the goblin hovel, where it will feed your minions. The other resource you need for your camp is ore. You should see some ore near your war camp. Train another goblin worker and order him to gather ore by right-clicking on the ore pile.
Good idea.
Well done.
Master.
Once you have collected enough food and ore, we will construct a fortress of Mordor. You now have enough food and ore to build a fortress of Mordor. Select a worker and construct one now.
Don't hurt me.
Ah, the fortress of Mordor, bastion of evil. From the fortress, you can summon heroes to fight for the Dark Lord. The fortress must be upgraded to summon the more powerful heroes. Next, you will learn to build a smelter. The smelter is built over an ore pile and allows your workers to collect ore more efficiently. Select a worker. Left-click on the smelter icon, then right-click over the ore pile to build it.
At once, master. At once.
All right, we're almost done here. But first, let's have a little fun. Look at the mini-map in the lower left corner of the screen. You will notice that some elves have approached during your training. We need some goblin spearmen to fight them off. Train them at the goblin hovel.
Something to stab.
These spearmen may be small and weak, but they are feisty little devils when they attack in numbers. Train goblin spearmen and attack the elves until they are all destroyed.
Something to stab. Something to stab. My spear, not yours. I see it. Right in the eye.
Yes, that's it. What a wonderful sight. For a while there, I was afraid you were not worthy to be one of us. But it appears you may have mastered the skills we need. Maybe you have the wits to learn the rest on your own. Good luck. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
The